My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. Numbers going up, I need a plaque. I need diamond girls to floss like I got too much plaque. All I do is chill at the crib and kill a track. You're probably on the menu if you say you rap. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest.
Mofo, we're gonna work with it. Here we go. What just happened? A beautiful Thursday evening. Thursday's the new Friday. I am the Gamble Guy. That is the Falcon. He's been freezing since we've been backstage for the last half hour, but it's kind of nice. It looks like maybe you're on LSD when you're watching him because he eases. Yeah, Falcon. This show is back to where God intended. Just the Falcon and the Gamble Guy. This is how it's going to be. Now, we may have a special guest. If he gets home, he's got to fight New York traffic. Nobody that's ever been on this show before. I already kind of tipped you off. If he makes it, I told him no pressure.
Yep.
So you know what the drill is. I'm bursting, Jerry. I'm bursting. I got to talk about my beer first. We always talk about what are you drinking. I'm currently working on Guinness because, of course, I went to Ireland last month and kind of got hooked on the Guinness, the creature, if you will. But in my beer bag over here, I went to the old grocery store on the way home. And do you know what they had that I didn't think came out this early?
What's that?
Christmas sale.
Oh yeah, I know that's your favorite. It's like your all-time favorite, isn't it?
Oh, I love Christmas sale. I couldn't believe it was out already. It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah, but I mean, think about when they usually drop Oktoberfest. I mean, that's usually in like July or August.
That's true. Yeah. But I mean, I don't remember Christmas sale hitting. Well, truth be told, I saw Christmas sale last week, so it was before November is the point. So I don't remember them dropping Christmas sale in October, but I'm old. My memory sucks. Who knows? Maybe they do. What are you drinking, my good friend?
Yeah, so another cider. I haven't gone through the last batch that I went out when I was out in Holland, Michigan, but this is the Blake's Cider Mill Donut. So I still had a couple of those bad boys in there. So,
from last week?
What are you talking about?
That's what you had last week. You still have leftovers?
I only have drinks on this show, and occasionally, you know how I roll, yo.
Keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low. All right. So Blake's Mill, or what is it? Blake's
Cider Mill Donut.
Cider Mill Donut. Okay, that sounds pretty good. All right. There you go. I love it. Folks, if you're watching for the first time ever, we don't do highlights of, key moments. We don't talk box scores. We don't talk previews. What we do is we go to the absurd. We like to make fun of things. We like to flinch at things. We like to criticize things. So that's what we do on here. If you like what we're putting down, MyBookie is the network sponsor for wagering. Use the promo code 12OZ Sports, all caps, no spaces. Deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also a ticket broker. If you want to get your next tickets, I'm going to the Ohio State-Purdue game. Ohio State, my lifelong team. Purdue, my alma mater. Got them on the 12-ounce sports ticket platform. So go to 12ouncesports.com/tickets. There you go. All right. And then we are on YouTube for a cup of coffee. You can subscribe to our members only and get betting advice. All right. I don't want to make it a rolling infomercial, but if you're watching on YouTube or X, you can comment. We'll display your comment live on the air. This is your open invitation, folks. No matter what you put in the comments, the Falcon and I are displaying it live on the air because we have no shame. We're going to show you could say the most crazy thing ever, and we're going to post it on the air. That's your incentive. If you're watching,
if it's really crazy, it's going to be an extra topic on the show because we are going to dive into that topic.
we may psychologically break down your comment, but your comment will go famous because we're going to display it. So there we go. All right, Falcon, are you aware of? I treat you like you're a child. You're a grown man. You know the whole debate about, trans playing women's sports. Okay.
Right.
And it's not really that I want to talk about whether that's right or wrong. Right. I want to talk about what's happening around San Jose State. And I warned you backstage, we have one serious topic and then we'll go back to having fun. But I found this very intriguing. My brother El Jefe covered this on the Bottom Line on Monday night, but a more serious take than what we're going to have. But San Jose State has a transgender athlete on their volleyball team. And early in the season, a couple ladies took a volleyball to the face that looked pretty brutal. We already have a comment. Let's see if they're Sarah Walker says challenge accepted. we might go we might get something vulgar. So they have a trans athlete on their volleyball team, and there's been some incidents earlier in this, like with the spikes, and it hurt the other player. So teams since then have been forfeiting or refusing to play San Jose State. All right. Not every team, just, about every other game they're experiencing a team that's like, nah, we're not going to play you. So a player on San Jose State has been kind of outspoken about it and complained about it. So apparently, allegedly, and I'll tell you why, and I'm rambling and I want your input, but apparently the transgender athlete and another teammate conspired with their opponent to purposely try to hurt this teammate that's been speaking out against the athlete. Well, the unnamed teammate that was conspiring with the transgender athlete went to the coach kind of feeling guilty and said, here's what we did. So there's a few things going on here. Okay. They were conspiring to hurt another player. Correct. That's a Title IX issue because female athletes are protected. Well, all athletes are protected, but I think Title IX falls under the female category of athletics. The players were conspiring to throw the game. That was part of it with the opponent. They were going to throw the game.
Yep.
That's illegal because of gambling. Yep. And then apparently the transgender athlete and the teammate that was conspiring with the transgender athlete snuck out of the hotel room, which is against team policy. So all that aside, okay?
Yep.
The player confessed, the one that was conspiring with the transgender athlete confessed that they were doing this. So the associate head coach filed a Title IX complaint and wanted the NCAA to investigate and said, this isn't right. They're throwing a game. They're trying to hurt one of our players. San Jose State turns around and suspends the coach.
Wait,
what just happened? What?
Wait, what?
After all I just explained, can you explain to me how San Jose State, the only action they took was they suspended the coach after all that information?
Okay, in the day, in today's times, having true whistleblowers out there and following the process, and when there's a complaint, a legitimate complaint, and we have these things going on, and we're self-identifying and saying, "Hey, this is what's going on. This is the right thing. Come and investigate." You're going to suspect? No, the two players that were conspiring because of one person confessing that we did this, we conspired to do this, they should be immediately suspended.
Well, that's okay. So you and I have a differing opinion here. Okay. My thought is you either suspend everyone or you suspend no one, but you're still going to investigate this, right? So
yes.
This has to be investigated because it's going to be a Title IX complaint. That's a formal legal document that's filed. So now the NCAA has to investigate. Right. So if the college or the university decided, well, we're going to make a knee-jerk reaction and we're going to suspend. Why are you suspending the one person that wasn't involved in any of this shit? The coach wasn't involved in any of this. The coach was approached by one of the players conspiring.
Correct.
And filed this complaint. In the school, and their empty brains is like, well, we're gonna suspend the coach. You know why they suspended the coach, Jason Falcon? Sorry. You know why they suspended the coach? I'll tell you why. Okay. And I'm not taking a side on the issue of should the athlete be on the team or not. But the school has a currently protected class athlete. So they're essentially protecting this athlete. So they're basically saying we can't protect anyone else. We can't protect the player that was being targeted to be injured. We can't protect the coach. We can only protect this one athlete on this team when we know there's 18 or 19 people on the roster, several coaches. That's why, because they expected this coach to get this information that, yeah, I feel guilty. We're conspiring against my teammate. We're throwing the match and we're trying to hurt her. The school totally expected the coach to sweep it under the rug, go to the athletic director, say, hey, this is what's happening, because she knew the athletic director is probably going to be like, oh, we're not going to do anything about this.
Right.
Like, what just happened?
Again, the coach followed the process of how you're supposed to do things, the right thing. The right thing to do doesn't matter the backstory of, is this person transgender? None of that matters. What matters is they conspired. They were going to throw a match. They were intentionally trying to hurt another player. Like, it doesn't matter about genders and any of that type of stuff. The process is, because they're a public institution that when they get that information as a leader, they are required by law, Title IX.
They're a state university too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So they also get federal dollars, right? Because they're a public university. Title IX is a federal thing. If he didn't do that, he'd be more fucked on the at the federal level. Well, I'm sorry. She would be more fucked on the federal level at that point. But she followed the process of what you're supposed to do and is the one that gets suspended. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It makes zero sense. And I just don't understand. And then the player that was targeted came out and said, my assistant coach spoke truth to protect my team. Then they fire her. They took away the only safe space we had in this program because she knew that it was right to stand up for the 18 women on the team, not one man, which I'm not taking that side. I know the whole misgendering thing. I'm just saying the player's like, I was being targeted.
Correct.
I was being targeted, and the school took the side of the protected class player that you could argue is not a female. Like, are we, I don't even know where to begin with it. There's so many layers of this topic. Like, we want women to have rights, but then we go around their rights to protect somebody. What the hell's going on?
And again, let's everybody that's watching, again, no political stuff, but what just makes sense? And again, you have to look at what we're talking about here. A biological male versus a biological female. And anybody will tell you this. So they even asked Serena Williams, if you played, you know, the lowest player in the men's tennis, right, played against them, she's like, it would be a clean sweep in 3 sets. I would get
Serena
smoked.
Williams did say that, right?
Right. Oh, absolutely. 100%. She said that. And I was like, what?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Totally different game and whatever. And so again, and so biological, I think, and then I also on top of that, because there's been so much gain and more popularity with women's sports, you're going to fuck all that up. Like, it's for women. Women have fought for this. Men have support. There's a good deal of us, including myself, that support women's sports 100%. And it's like, it's a knife in the side. Like, you can, I'm not degrading you because you're trans and who you feel, but I'm sorry. You have to, if you're a biological male, you need to compete in the biological male category, or maybe you have a third category. They can have a whole trans thing and put trans.
Wait. What just happened? What just happened?
I mean,
there's not enough in that category to field team.
I'm just saying.
This is a topic because I think the university overreacted because they have this really special. They have this protected class player that everybody's on edge about right now, politically, socially,
everything.
But why are you suspending the coach when the coach was merely trying to protect one of the players that was being targeted of violence?
Oh, dude, you already know. I can guarantee the fired coach is going to win a humongous fucking lawsuit. Guaranteed. 100%, because she followed the rules of what she's supposed to follow. If she didn't, totally different story. She followed what she has to follow to the T. That is exactly what she is. I'm saying, like, so the lawsuit, San Jose State is going to get fucked on that.
No. I'm agreeing. I didn't put my hands up like I was disagreeing. I'm just saying I'm agreeing. I saw this topic. I'm like, oh, the Falcons gonna love this. What just happened? Like, what are we doing here? I mean, here's my final thought, and then we'll move on.
Yeah,
I think San Jose State either says this needs investigated before we make a decision, or everybody implicated plus the coach for some reason. I don't know why the coach gets suspended, but suspend everybody or suspend nobody, because you still have to investigate. If you investigate and find that the coach wrongfully filed this complaint, suspend the coach. If you investigate and find that these players were conspiring to hurt a teammate and throw a game, which is illegal because it's gambling, it's fixing matches, that's illegal. Right. Then you kick the players off the team. You can't even suspend players for fixing matches because it's a crime. It's an actual. You could get arrested for crime.
And do real jail time.
Yes. So I'm taking the coach's side, not because of the trans issue, because of the terrible decision making by the university. But if we're going to sit here and talk about terrible decisions by universities, we'll be here all night. So we'll move on. So next one's called knee-jerk reaction. Falcon, I don't know if you've noticed, but in this day and age, athletes, back in our day, we saw the Icky Shuffle. Was it the Niners or the Cowboys that did the 1, 2, and then they all jumped up in a circle? I think it was the Niners.
Yeah, well, then you had, you also had the Bears. They had the Bears Shuffle, remember?
Yes.
The fridge.
So, but they did that in key moments or before Super Bowls. Now these players celebrate everything. I mean, just everything. And the celebrations are getting wilder and wilder. But this one's actually after a touchdown. And, if you're faint of heart. Look,
I have a feeling I know which one this is going to be. Is this going to be the Lions?
If you're faint of heart, look away.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you see that?
Damn. Oh, he hyperextended that shit, dude. Oh, damn.
Look at that.
I know. Yeah, I'm good.
No, I'm going to leave it up because you're queasy.
No, I'm just not going to look at it.
What's the matter? You queasy wheezy? I mean, So what just happened? Why are these guys? Why are we? I don't even know what that move is, but this is like some kind of Spartan knight. Like, why do you have to do that after a touch? You just scored a touchdown.
Right. Yeah. Guess what? You're out for the season, brother.
Why are they in danger? Why are they doing things that could hurt them? Like, he just ruined his season with that.
That could be a career ender right there too. You never know. You could just fuck that knee up for the rest of your life by doing something just stupid.
So you and I played college football. We've seen gruesome injuries. I've seen a Georgia player 20 years ago. His knee did that while he was catching it. I mean, I'm telling you, Falcon, a couple more pounds of pressure on that celebration and his knee's facing the wrong way. And that's really ugly. I mean, if you think that's tough to watch, watch a knee go the wrong way. And I've seen it.
Absolutely. That, or it goes even further and then it just shatters the kneecap on top of shredding all the fucking ligaments in your knee. Like that is a very, I mean, seriously, that's all it takes is to go even further past the hyperextension. And that's exactly what happens. All of your ligaments are shredded and your kneecap is smashed.
So why are they doing this after? Is this are we in the Instagram age? Like everything's got to be a digital short. So you have to, build your brand up and
I mean, again, that's how you get the followers. It's how you get the likes.
But was this worth it? This worth it?
No, not at all. Like that. But guess what? He's going to be popular just for being a fucking bunghole. Yeah.
That's.
I am the great Cornholio.
That's no reason to be popular. And I feel like when I saw that the first time, I felt like saying,
"Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?"
Good shit, brother.
Dear God. Are you up to speed on Jason Kelsey? We're working up against the first commercial break. Are you up to speed on what Jason Kelsey did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I am.
Okay. My question is, why did he apologize? And I know why he apologized. I'm baiting you into this question, but we'll get to the story first, and then we'll get to the apology, and then I want you to guess why he apologized. But the backstory is Jason Kelsey, the retired Eagles center, brother of Travis Kelsey, who's dating Taylor Swift. He's a party animal. He reminds me of somebody from Animal House. He's just having a good time doing keg stands. He's retired from the NFL. Good guy. Went to the Penn State-Ohio State game. Everybody wanted to be there, number 3 versus number 4. As he's walking to the stadium, some snarky, snivelly little college kids filming him, baiting him into getting angry, basically calling his brother a homophobic slur because he's dating Taylor Swift, which logically speaking makes zero sense. Oh, your brother's dating Taylor Swift. He's a homophobic slur. That doesn't even add up, bro. It doesn't even make sense.
Not at all.
Now, if you said he's
talking about,
well, I mean, if he was dating Leonardo DiCaprio, it would add up, but it's still wrong to call him a homophobic slur. But he's dating Taylor Swift. It makes zero sense whatsoever. So after about 3,000 feet of walking and hearing that, Kelsey does this, goes ahead and grabs his phone and smashes it. And everything was fine. Everybody's like, you know what? Because he walked a little further and dropped the phone, and he bent over to pick it up, and that kid pushed him. And Kelsey popped up, and for a split second, he thought, this kid's going to learn just how big and strong I am, because I don't think the common person understands exactly how strong these offensive linemen from the NFL are. Like, they could lift your car off the ground. I mean, at least 2 tires. Oh, yeah. But Jason Kelsey, God bless him, showed restraint and didn't kill this kid. Okay.
Yep.
He did not kill this.
All he had to do is just give one little shove, and the kid would have went flying 15 feet backwards for sure.
Yeah. And Erica Irwin says, because he was supposed to not because he really meant it, protecting future endorsements. Okay, she's talking about the apology, so I'm going to bring that back up here in a minute. I didn't mean to pull that up yet. Okay.
See,
but
she's tracking right ahead of you, brother.
So in my mind, I'm like, wow, we need more Jason Kelce's in the world. The worst he did is smash a phone. They make 1 million of them every fucking day.
He'll buy him a new phone, like whatever.
That's what one of my colleagues said. He's got plenty of money. He'll give the kid $1,000, go get a new phone and shut up. Everything, and nobody's hurt. He didn't break the kid's neck like he could have, right? But then he goes on the air before Thursday Night Football and does this.
Mind, and I want to give you the floor to say.
And, in a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate.
No. At some point, you're allowed.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, honestly, I'm not a violent person. I try to, shy away from confrontation. Calling somebody, I don't even want to say it on air, calling somebody a homophobic slur is far worse than hearing it 600 times and then finally turning around, taking his phone and smashing it. At some point, the asshole calling you a homophobic slur deserved it. Right? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Because guess what? You're creating a hostile environment. I mean, that's all you're doing. The guy is just walking. I mean, he has no fucking beef with anybody. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, dude. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You got a bad phone. All he's going to do is replace his phone. That's what any court or whatever would even see, because you have footage there. You probably have enough footage that you could string it all together from different people taking, video of the incident. You could see that he was antagonized the entire time.
My first Christmas sale of the year, I'm about to crack. But here's where I disagree with Jason Kelce, even though I'm really proud of him that he showed restraint. You didn't treat hate with hate. What he did was not hate. It was frustration and the end of his rope. Hate would have been throwing a slur at him or doing what he could have done and put him in the hospital. I don't find the smashing of the phone hate. The homophobic slur was the hate. And then, but look who he works for. ESPN. They're super sensitive and fearful of their image. They always have been. And they should have told Kelce, thank goodness you didn't kill this kid. You don't have to say anything on the air. Now, one of our favorite fans who chimes in every week says he did it because he had to. He was supposed to. He's protecting future endorsements. I think she's right in a sense, but I also think ESPN pressured him into saying something.
Yeah, I think both. It's probably a combination of both. I'm sure his agent or whoever, Oh
no, it was ESPN. ESPN is super worried about their image.
I know, I understand that, but I'm also saying about the endorsements. I'm sure all the sides came to, like his agent and whatever, and then that's sort of like, yeah, dude, like you've got to, unfortunately, got to apologize.
Unfortunately, I mean, what world do we live in? Like, you're just supposed to walk 1.5 miles to the stadium. Why some shithead kids like, oh God, I don't want to say it. You're a fag. You're a fag. You're a fag. Your brother's a fag. Your brother's a fag for 1.5 miles and not do anything. Like, at some point, there's a point of diminishing returns in finances. At some point, there's a point of diminishing returns on decency. The kid had a chance. The kid had a chance to shut up. Okay, is the kid that drunk? Well, like, what's going on with the kid? Like, are you that drunk? This guy could kill you. Right. And he took it for so long. Like, there's only so much somebody can take.
Again, it falls under creating a hostile environment. I mean, that's just proven. So I don't agree that he should have apologized at all. But whatever. That's just fucked up. That's the kind of world we live in nowadays.
Unfortunately. Now, Sarah Welker said challenge accepted, but she hasn't responded with a vulgar comment yet. So we have one more fun topic before the break. This is called Face Plant on the Ice. I know you're a hockey fan. So I think it's what's the Carolina team's
Hurricane?
I think it's the Hurricanes player. He has a tradition. Either at the end of the period or beginning of the period, he skates across the ice and pushes shaved ice all over the bench. You already know this one?
Yeah, I've seen this one. This one's great.
Well, he had a mishap.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I saw this.
Whoa!
Bam!
How embarrassed would you be right there?
Oh, yeah, dude. A gamble guy. I should have found
Did
this.
You whoa. Did you almost call me Falcon, which is your name? Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay. I just checking. Go ahead.
You can't do that. My ADHD brain's now going to forget. No, there was a clip.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Those clips where they always compare soccer to hockey as far as toughness or, whatever. This one was just more of, hockey players just built different. And it was like during a timeout, the dude's like down he lost like 3 teeth. And he's just down there, he's scooping them up. And then they're like swinging their sticks around the goalie on the other teams, even over there, like swinging his stick around to make sure there's not trying to find the last loose tooth.
Nice. Hey, we're up against the break, my brother. Salute. I have my Christmas sale. My God, it tastes good. We'll be right back, folks, in about 2 minutes. Stick with us. What just happened? Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right. At 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. Numbers going up, I need a plaque. I need diamond girls to floss like I got too much plaque. All I do is chill at the crib and kill a track. You're probably on the menu if you say you rap. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like
Oh,
And feel 10 feet tall right now. And strong as an ox. Who the fuck is this guy? Hey, who the fuck are you? Huh? Who the fuck are you? Okay, I like it. All right, all right.
all right.
That's a
You
great
had
one.
you had the Buckeyes hat on, so I had to go Big Ten. Big Ten reference there for a minute. Oh my God, what a beautiful night! Thursday's the new Friday. Both ladies in our corner have commented on our show. I love it. We won't say which is which, but dude, have you heard? Oh my God, are you there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Ground control to Major Falcon. Are you okay?
I'm great.
Did you hear I'm going to the Ohio State Purdue game this weekend?
Yeah, good for you.
I haven't been to an Ohio State game in a few years, and I'm loving the Christmas ale.
McLovin.
McLovin, the Christmas ale. Are you on another Blake's, or are you still on the first one?
We're on the second one.
All right. Hey, if you're watching, I see we have viewers. Comment on YouTube or X. No censorship. Anything goes. You can tell us, hey, you two are idiots. We'll display it on the air. We don't care. Or you could go non-sports related. You can ask us a question. We're open books. I don't know if you've ever met us, but
Yep. Just ask. We'll give you an answer.
You can't embarrass us, and we'll talk about any subject live on the air. All right. Speaking of which, because we normally go mainstream sports, and when I said we'll talk any subject live on the air, have you ever seen a Hail Mary in soccer, Falcon?
I have not. Enlighten me.
Well, tighten up your britches. You're about to see one. Wait. You got to hear the announcer. Is the announcer having a heart attack or an orgasm? Apologize, but I got to hear it one more time.
Draws level. Here's
Hey, he got that little act. There you go. Cheers. Salute. Oh, I love this show. Hey, Saquon Barkley, is he human?
Oh, dude, it goes down as one of the greatest freaking unreal. He didn't lead him to the front. He went backwards. Are you kidding me?
Who the hell is the dysfunctional GM in the Giants front office after that game? Confirmed that the NFL, after that play, decided to drug test him. What just happened? Jesus. Do you not want the best athletes on the planet? Is this shit not what sells? Is this not why you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation? And as soon as a guy does what he's supposed to do, you say you got to pee in a cup. Fuck off, NFL. That's
God.
my take.
Well, especially Saquon Barkley. I mean, you're talking, he's in the Nick Chubb type of running backs where, he's not that glitzy, whatever. He does his job. He doesn't.
Never been in trouble.
Right.
Never been in trouble. Right. Never said anything wrong. Right. Never went against.
But on top of that, he's had so many devastating injuries over his career, and he just keeps fighting so hard and works so hard to come back. And to see that where he is in his career and know what he's been through, that's ridiculous.
I swear to God, I'm the Rage Against the Machine of sports. Like, what the hell? This is why you make billions, you asshole, because people like this are this athletic, and some pasty white piece of shit in the front office is like, no human can do that unless they're on drugs.
Right.
What?
Drug test them. What?
Ridiculous. Absolutely. What just happened? He's never
pissed hot, has he ever in his career?
No, he's never been in trouble. Right. He's never been in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. So
I work for I work for a corporation. You work for a corporation.
Yeah.
They test when you get hired, and then they don't test again unless you have some kind of crazy mishap. You get in a wreck with a company vehicle, you piss in the copier machine. That was just, I mean, it was one time in your career. I know you didn't mean it, but
no, mine was always just going ahead and making some good copies of my ass cheeks. I'd put those puppies right on there. Just my pasty white ass.
But Saquon did what he's supposed to do. That's why it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Okay, it's like if I beat my budget this year, or if you gained clients and made this beautiful software, and then they're like, you excelled at your job too good. We're gonna need to drug test you to see if you're using performance enhancing drugs. What just happened? Yeah, right. and yeah, I am using performance enhancing drugs if my boss is watching, because I know he watches the show. It's called coffee and nicotine, for God's sake.
Well, and then on Thursday nights, throw a couple of these cold ones back.
Oh, no, he drinks way more than I do. But, I mean, this is beautiful football right here. I'm going to watch it one more time before we move on. Barry Sanders never did that.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of ridiculous things in his time.
Yes.
They would have a good offensive line back then. I got to see him once in person when I moved to Michigan. I don't know if you know this. It was still at the Silver Dome. So I got to go to the Pontiac Silver Dome. I sat on the 50-yard line, 10 rows up. I got to see Barry Sanders in his last season play against the Chicago Bears. Seeing him on TV and all the films do him no justice when you see him live. He's just so much faster than everybody else, and just the way he just move, and bang, all of a sudden he's just gone for 30 yards. Even though his offensive line wasn't blocking anybody, he just find that little crease, boom, and cut back, and he's gone.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But the NFL's response to these amazing, I mean, I remember Myles Garrett a few years ago saying if he had 2 or 3 sacks a game, they'd drug test him right after the game. Like, what are we doing? What just happened? Like, what are you doing?
Right. Exactly. It just, whatever. And especially if you don't have any history of it. I mean, they take them on a regular basis as it is. If you're somebody that pisses hot every one time now, you're going to probably get a little bit more scrutiny, right? But you're talking about, again, Barkley, Garrett, they've never come up in those tests. So it's like,
But performing well on the field is what garners a drug. I don't even understand.
It doesn't make any sense. Make any sense.
It's a perfect what just happened topic.
Yeah. How about we just get behind him and celebrate that was just an absolutely astonishing moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was unreal.
He literally did what he
all-time, dude. That's an all-time highlight reel. That's sort of like the OBJ, the first time when he caught, one-handed back here, it's just an iconic moment. Like, people are going to always remember that.
And the NFL's first thought is, we got to have him piss in a cup. Whatever. What just happened? Did you see the bad news?
That's pretty open-ended.
The controversial Olympic breaker from Australia, Rachel Gunn, retires.
I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on.
What? What just happened? You don't know this story?
No. Give it to me, yo. There's probably, if you're watching out there and you know this story, then okay, I'm on the minority then. But I guarantee you, not too many people have heard this story.
Your fault. You're right.
I'm sorry. This is pretty obscure. I think you got an obscure topic right here, brother.
Nope, you're in the minority because you're not.
Let me hear it.
I know you have an X account, but I know you're never on it. I know you have a Facebook account, but you like to talk about elections. Dude,
what?
This is mainstream news. Australian breakdancer is mainstream news. They just implemented breakdancing in the last Olympics. I guarantee you. Okay, what was the election numbers? 137 so far million people voted. I bet you the majority of the voters know about the Australian breakdancer. So you're in the minority. Congratulations, my friend. You should get minority status when it comes to sports talk.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's a $1 a month stimmy check that I send you in the form of 100 pennies. Everybody knows about the Australian. You can flick me off all you want.
I know. I just had something in my eye.
So they implemented breakdancing in the Olympics, and the Australian representative came out and did this right here.
Are you kidding me?
I love this guy. He loves to dance.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I might be able to get in those moves a little bit. I'd have to get a little bit of practice, but hey.
So the judges score them 0 to 100. Do you want to guess what she got?
98.
No, Falcon. What is wrong with your brain? She got a 0. She got a 0.
Can you really get a 0?
Yeah, you can, because I know, because she got a 0.
Dude, seriously, now that I'm rewatching it, like my brain, I don't know what it was thinking. That was awful. Holy shit. Yeah. I'm surprised I can't give negatives.
I feel like you've lost your mind tonight. What is You said 98 at first. She just
Woo!
Not only did she retire. Okay, folks, if you're watching, this idiot on the right-hand side of the screen said he guessed she got a 98. She got a 0. And not only did she retire, that there's conspiracy theorists that think that there was some kind of collusion to get her on the team. That's how bad.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Oh my God, you're one of a kind. We have one last topic. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are ready for this. Do you know who Mike Gundy is? The Oklahoma State coach?
Yeah.
Do you remember this rant from like 20 years ago?
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm not a kid.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, he remembers something. It's a Christmas ale. It's a Christmas ale miracle.
Well, I see what you did there.
What just happened? This guy right here, this guy.
After me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm not a kid.
He went on, they're on a 6-game losing streak, Falcon. They were ranked preseason pretty high. I don't want to say top 10. I think they were ranked in the top 15 preseason. They've lost 6 in a row, including to teams they have no business losing to. And this was his radio show the other day.
This place has had tremendous success for 18 and a half years or 19. I can't do the math real good, and so unfortunately in life, most people are weak. And as soon as things start to not go as good as what they thought, they fall apart and they panic. And then they want to point the finger and blame other people. That you see it happen in everyday life. People do it all the time. That's why I refuse to watch the TV and watch the news, because I get tired of people complaining and bitching about this and that versus just doing something about it and trying to figure out a way to make it better. Well, that's what happens in college athletics. And as Jenny said, she's exactly right. It's just on the bigger stage where people can voice their opinion. And in most cases, the people that are negative and voicing their opinion are the same ones that can't pay their own bills. They're not taking care of themselves. They're not taking care of their own family. They're not taking care of their own job, but they have an obligation to speak out and complain about others because it makes them feel better. But then in the end, when they go to bed at night, they're the same failure that they were before they said anything negative about anybody else.
He just literally, this guy's paid. Hold on a second. What just happened?
Up until the end, I was like, I'm kind of tracking this. I'm tracking. Then wait, what?
This guy literally, I might have to
flush it down the toilet.
This
what
guy, Falcon, this guy makes $7.75 million a year to coach a division. He coaches football. He goes to a locker room and a gym and an athletic field, and he plays. He cosplays basically every day. A football guy, $7.75 million a year. He's conned the school. He got a mullet. He went to the barber and said, give me the mullet. Give me the, what's Miley Cyrus's dad's name? I forgot his name.
Billy Ray. Give me
the Billy. He goes to the barber. He says, give me the Billy Ray. And then he goes to the university coaching a team that's supposed to be a top 15 team. He loses 6 in a row. And then when he gets criticized, he's like, all the people criticizing me are a bunch of losers that can't even pay their own bills. What just happened? This asshole.
That's amazing.
Well, things have a funny way of working out there, Falcon, because then he put this out. Boom. He apologized. I apologize to those who my comments during Monday's media call offended. My intent was not to offend any of our fans who have supported us in this program through the years. Oh, yeah. Way to backtrack, asshole.
Right.
You just called all your fans a bunch of losers that can't pay their bills and take care of their family. You asshole.
Right. Yeah, you're not going to be exactly Mr. Popular.
No, you live in a bubble. You are in a different tax bracket than all of us. Me and the Falcon make a very healthy living. You make 700 times what we make. I think that's the right math.
Whatever.
And when people criticize me, I don't say, you're a loser. You can't even pay your bills or take care of your family. I hear them out. This asshole gets to play. He gets to play football for a career, almost $8 million a year. And his first thought when he loses 6 games in a row, I'm going to pull their record. I'm going to pull their schedule up. I bet you this bum, and he is a bum because he was talking in that whole diatribe about how they've excelled for 18 years. They ain't won shit at Oklahoma State. What's he even talking about? This guy hasn't won a goddamn thing at Oklahoma State. Look.
I know. Well, I mean, he has produced a lot of good assistant coaches, though.
Listen, he's lost to Utah by 3. Utah's 500 team. He's lost to Kansas State by 22. By 22 to awful. Kansas State. He lost to West Virginia by 24 points. He's lost to BYU by 3. That was a good game because BYU's. Yeah. He lost to Baylor by 10. He lost to Arizona State by 21. And he has the audacity to call the complainers losers who can't pay their bills. What?
What just happened?
What the hell just happened?
I mean, that is fucking ludicrous.
That entitled mullet-wearing redneck asshole. Like, seriously, read the room, dickhead.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
Perfect place to end, I think.
Yeah. So,
can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
In this trying time is you can't get a clear thought in your head. You've had too many.
Whatever. Oh, I got an idea, by the way.
Is this appropriate for on the air?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It'll be a challenge. So remember how I said someday I'm going to move, and the kids are older, whatever, blah, blah. I'm going to move somewhere south of where I live now. I'm going to probably live somewhere either, southern northeast Ohio, Columbus, somewhere down there, down to the Carolinas. If we end up within an hour of each other, when we both retire, then we're going to coach a high school football team. You're going to be the head coach. I'm going to be your offensive coordinator. We'll find a defensive coordinator. We'll be fine. And we will just coach. It doesn't matter what the salary is. I mean, if they don't want to pay us much, we'll say, hey, we'll take salary cut if we don't want us to be a teacher, because we're not going to be teachers, whatever.
This isn't. Wait, whoa.
We're going to do that.
Well, no, this is backstage talk. What are you doing to our crowd? What are you doing?
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Come on.
You've lost your damn mind. We are out, folks. What just happened? Falcon and I love it. I love this show. I love you for watching. Watch every week because this is going to get better. Here we go.
My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram like an exam, glitz and glam. Numbers going up, I need a plaque. I need diamond girls to floss like I got too much plaque. All I do is chill at the crib and kill a track. You're probably on the menu if you say you rap. My discography is a hit list. The hottest girl is on my hit list. The hottest parties, I'm on the guest list. Roll up a gram